Hello everyone. We're going to be off for a break in the sun very soon, so I thought I'd try and get a video done before we go. Looking through my bits and pieces, I came across this die, which was a freebie in a magazine, a die cutting magazine, I believe. And the magazine itself was on sale for half price. So, you know, can't resist a bargain. I got it. It does actually have an outline as well. But what I have in mind is this. I would like to make a tag using these so that the tag goes onto the card as my embellishment. Being a clean and simple kind of gal, I don't cover my cards with stuff, like a nice bit of white space. So I thought I'd make a tag and go to town on making that tag kind of interesting with these leaves. So in my mind's eye, what I've got is this, a card base with a tag on, with some of these leaves kind of treated, I mean, and popped onto the tag like this, raised slightly with an interesting background. That's kind of what I thought. Actually looks quite nice in white, doesn't it? Anyway, that's the kind of thing I thought. But I'm going to try it in colour. I may well, looking at that, I may well do a white on white one afterwards, because I thought it looked quite nice. Anyway, what I thought I would try and do today is a technique that I have done a few times before. Don't know where this die came from. It's just a tag die. You can get tag dies kind of anywhere. I cut out a couple. These are what I get out of the waste of when I'm cutting card bases. Always save my bits and use them for little bits of die cuts. So I've die cut this once, and I actually rather like this bit, which is the centre of that one. You get a twofer there, buy one, get one free. So what I had in mind today was to put a background paper on here, and for that I thought I would use one of my jelly prints. I've got loads in the drawer. That's quite a nice one. This one looks kind of uninteresting, so I thought I might use that one, to be honest, on the tag, and then superimpose some of the leaves on top. It might look dreadful, I don't know, but we'll just have a go. And I've dug out all the colours of my Luscious powders that I think are kind of leafy colours. So whether I'll use them all or not, I don't know. And the technique I'm thinking of using is to put some glue on here, a few tiny bits of gilding flakes, and then fill in the rest with some Luscious powder, adding it dry to the glue. So that's my kind of idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is to stick some of this jelly print onto the tag. I'm going to cover it completely. So I don't know which bit I want to use, really. Let me put some glue on this tag. I don't know which is the best glue to use either, but we will see. Going to cover it completely with glue. There we are. I think I've covered it completely. Put my lid back on. And what I'm going to do is to stick this on the back of here. Where do we want it? I'll put it there. Just give it a bit of a press down. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave that to dry off a moment or two. I prefer that background, I have to say. Don't like this background, but I'm hoping to kind of redeem it by using this technique. Right. Now to colour some of these leaves. And I've just had a thought, wondering whether it would be easier to start to do this treatment while the die cuts are still in the card. I think I might. I think I might do that if I can get them to stay in. I can always use those for something else, can't I? Let's just cut these out again. I don't want to just treat the card and then put the this die on, because they're all joined together. I can't be selective where I put each leaf, and so if I kind of do it this way, I'm going to have to put them back in, I think. Let's just see. Oh, it's finding out where they come from, isn't it? Let's just see. That one goes there. The stripy one goes there. Where's my tape? Wrong one. Can't find it. I want it. Do no tape. Let's have a minute. Story of my life. Can't find anything. Right, let's have a bit of this on. Just to hold them in place. Okay. That should probably do. Okay, now this one goes there. Is that the right way around? Near enough. The stripy one goes there. Is that the one? Yes. This one goes here. I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong. Put that one there. I had all these ideas that I was going to do, and then I go off on a tangent, don't I? Oh, that one goes there. Beg its pardon. All right, so that one was there. Go in. Right. That one goes there. And the one with holes in goes here. So what's left? Is it that one? No. It's this one. Right. The other way around, perhaps. There we go. Right. It's just to hold them down while I do this. Right, now I'm going to put glue all over. I've got the bit in that one, so I should be able to get two birds with one stone, shouldn't I? Right, a few bits of gilding flakes. Get myself a pair of tweezers. This is indigo blue. They're called mega flakes. They're absolutely mega. Huge. Look at them. Huge. Oh, I've got two this. Have I got two the same in? Something's wrong. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, people have been shouting, you put two of the same in. I can hear you. I can hear you now. Hear you now. Don't need much. Doesn't matter, does it? It's not a science. I have to say, this is easier than just trying to do it flat on the desk, which is what I was thinking of doing before I actually started. Right, I think that's loads. I can get it off my fingers. They cram so much into a pot. You do certainly get your money's worth. Oh, Lord. Let's leave those there for a minute. Right, I'm just going to tamp these down. I'm not going to spread them around because I want to put some colour on these leaves now. I just thought the touch of gold would make it really rather special. Right, let's have a bit of copper green. This one is copper green. If I put a little bit on each one, there should be a sort of feeling of unity about them. There's a touch of the same colours on each one somewhere, says she, thinking. Just with Clean and Simple, a lot of the time it is that feeling of, you know, unity. Well, that's the wrong thing, isn't it? Right, there we go. Let's have a bit of, what's this? Oh, I've used Rapunzel before. What's this one? Verdigris. Look at my fingers. Midas. Verdigris. Let's have a look at this one. Ooh. Lovely. I love playing around like this. Absolutely love it. I find it really relaxing. Right, I think that's enough of that one. Put some of, what's this one? Lime Spritzer. Lime Spritzer. I've got to be careful and think about the background colour that it's going to go on in a minute, so I might have to just modify some of these a little bit. We can always do that later, we'll see. Right, and now I'm going to go over all of the rest. Oh, I keep doing that, don't I? That belongs on there with Rapunzel. I like Rapunzel. It's a warm colour. Right. It shouldn't cover the other stuff up because where the first one has grabbed the glue, it should take precedence. Now I can see a spot there that is missed. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue onto that where it missed. I'll just wait a moment. Put a bit of gilding flake onto it. There we go. Now I'm going to burnish this lot. That's pretty, isn't it? Right. Now we'll just have a bit of a clear up and get rid of all this out of the way. I do like the idea of the white ones though. I thought they looked nice. Right. There we go. Now let's have a look at this. I'm just going to cut close around this, but not actually cut to the actual thing. I saw this done on the indigo blue FaceTime, and I thought it was great. I don't know if my this is kind of sandpaper. I don't know if it's rough enough, and I don't know if the card underneath is thick enough. Perhaps I'll put two together. Let me just glue two together and give it a bit more strength, won't it? But it looked, the way Kay did it was absolutely super. It looked brilliant. So Right, let's stick this one on as well. So we've got a slightly thicker tag. There we go. All right, let's try again. I might rip off one of these and get another, see if it's a bit rougher. Right, let's try again. Oh, that's better. I don't know if those leaves are going to go with the colour of this. We might have to do something about it. This gives an interesting edge, doesn't it? Says she, hopefully. Oh, my Lord. I've got some other sandpapery things. I just spotted this in my carousel thing here, but I don't know where I bought it, when I bought it, donkey's years ago, I suspect. No, this is going to come off. There we go. It's fun, isn't it? This is not my original idea, you understand? I would never be bright enough to think about something like this. Look at that. And I can do the hole in a minute. I can put a pokey tool thing in it and give it a whiz around. Okay, well, I'm pleased with that bit, but I'm not quite sure how these are going to look on. Let's have a little look. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. We'll see, we'll see. If these are cohesive, then shall I poke these out? Don't know if I want those out or not. We'll see. Where's some more? The middle came out of that one. And the card has separated a bit as well, but we'll just glue it, there's no problem. We won't worry about that. This needs something else on here, I do believe, but what, I do not. I've got to put something on this to tie it in with those a bit, I think. Let's have a look. Tools somewhere. Where did I put them? Oh, the daisy. Punch another. I don't want it to look quite so, you know, quite so formal as having a dead straight line. Let's just take the rest of these out and just see where we are. See how we feel. Right. I think we need a bit of dimension. if I put a bit of gold around the edge, let's put some gilding wax on. Good old favourite. Perhaps this will link the two together. Right, let's have a look at that now. Probably a bit better. Just wipe this before it dries. Just trying to redeem this thing, really. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a bit of, I've got this is a little text stamp from an old Stampin' Up set. If I put a bit of this somewhere up there, perhaps that might look nice, mightn't it? Let's see. If it doesn't, there's always another tag. Right. Gold embossing powder. Where is gold embossing powder? Here it is. Here's some piece of paper. Right. That's okay. Didn't need all these colours out, did I, really? Got them out to show you, and I think I kind of needed to look at them and see what colours I wanted to pick. I think for this tag, I probably should have picked some of that. I may put some of that on. We'll see. I'll see what colour that was. Okay. How are we doing? No, we still don't go. I'm going to have to put, what is this colour? It's called green. Good old green. Right, let's just do a bit of green. See what the effect is. Oh, I think that might work, don't you? We're getting there. It's starting to feel a little bit more unified, I think, if that's the right word. Right. No, I'm glad I got all the colours out now, because they do go better, don't they? Look at that. Just linked it in. Oh, my word. Oh, I've got a couple more. Should I do all of them? I might prefer a certain style, so I will just do all of them. I can always change my mind later. There we go, it's got a bit on. And this one needs a little bit on. This powder actually just needs something to hang on to. Glue, Versamark, gilding gum, well, any kind of glue, really. I was going to say white glue, but it's glue, isn't it? So, double-sided tape, something that, you know, give it a bit of grabbability. Right, let's just put these on. This powder does get kind of everywhere. One thing I like about the Luscious that it's not quite the same with some of the other ones. The colour, you can get a lovely, lovely rich colour, but it doesn't drown out other things. It doesn't. I tried some, I can't remember what make it was now. I don't know, I don't remember, with gilding flakes, and when I put the colour over the top, it coloured the gilding flakes, which was a real shame. Now, these look more like they belong now, don't they? That touch of green has done the trick. Right, so some are going flat, some are going to be raised. Let's put I don't know what the best glue is for this, really. Maybe a bit of this. I'll definitely stick with this kind of glue. A bit of foam tape, I think. Foam tape sticks to most things. I want these all parallel to the sides of the card. Don't know why, just what I fancy. So a little bit of what you fancy does you good, huh? So they say. This is the one that had started to separate a bit. So if I stick this flat, hopefully it'll be a bit more supported. Bit more tape. I'm just playing here, I can't, just, you know, trying to find the best place. Let's put that there. Do I need it to be? I want this one flat. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to put, oh, that's not going to stick. Put glue dots if all else fails. There we go. That's better. I'll pop that one in there. As is, with some in, some out. There we are. Now it needs a little bit of something there. Oh, what have I got? The positioning's all a bit odd here. Let me get the card and just see what we're doing. It needs something, and I'm thinking it needs a creature. A creature. Do we want to put that one on? No. No, I don't want that. Actually, I'm going to put that one over the top of the other one because I like it better. The position is better. That one's too low. So that one's going to go over it. Right. Decided. Right. That's better. Let's have it there. Okay, I want a bow, a nice big bow. Let me put a bow on there. I'm just going to give my fingers a quick wipe. It's interesting how that green has brought the two elements together, isn't it? That other green that I put on. Right, just let me get some ribbon. Oh, string. Shall we put string on? String would be nice, wouldn't it? I think string would be very nice. Okay, I'll just show you how I will attach a ribbon to this, or a bow to this, and keep it secure. So I'm just going to cut a small bit of twine. I'm going to make my bow on my bow maker. So twine on the left, loose end on the right, and I'm going to go round once and round twice. I'll have loops, 2 loops on here. Now I'm going to go through, underneath everything, and through the 2 posts. Now I'm just going to grab that piece with the other bits, and I'm just going to tie a knot. Okay. Oh. Pull it tight. Now, I'm going to cut off my end. Let's get this round here. There we go. Pull this really tight. Oof. Oof. It's quite tough, this. Now this loose bit that's in the back here, all I'm going to do with that is thread that through the hole in the tag. Let me cut the end of this one off. Thread that through the hole in the tag like this. Now, if I wanted the tag hanging on something, I could do it like that. Or if I wanted just to secure it, I could put it down like this and then tape that to itself, to the card, so that it would be attached. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do it, so I'm not going to do anything just quite yet. So there we are. If I were to put that onto another panel, that could go up and over the back of that. Depends where I want it, really. And I could add a sentiment. I'm going to raise this onto foam tape, so it will be just that extra bit of relief. Obviously not behind where that is, but I think that looks quite sweet, really. Whether I put a little a fly or a butterfly or a dragonfly or a bug of some description, we will see. But that was my idea, to use my freebie leaf dies with a tag, one of my jelly prints, and my Luscious powders with just a touch of gilding flakes. This mess looks like an absolute bomb site. I will clear up, wash my hands, and finish my card. And you can be able to see it over on Instagram. My username is Chrissy Job. Thank you, as ever, for watching.